hang out with you. Okay, so thank you all for having us here today.
Greetings, everybody.
Yeah, I'm Katy
Hello.
Rubin.
I'm Maji. Hello.
I'm Letitia.
And we're really happy to be here, and it's I'm really glad to be here also with Maji and Letitia, especially who are part of the Concrete Justice troupe that rehearsed here for years, since 2011 in Ethical Culture Society, and performed plays created by the actors based on the real life experiences of the actors. And so it's important for me that I'm not here alone today, because this is not about one person. And I don't think that one person can create change. And what we're really going to think about today is being in solidarity with each other and taking some stand about in terms of what we want for the world together. And so we're going to be inviting you to do that with us in relation to some problems that we see in the world. Anything else you want to say about what we've been doing here, or?
Like Katy Rubin said, we've been here since 2011, and to tell you the truth, people, I used to live in a car right there on 109 and Central Park, and just coming here on Wednesdays to just play theater games and discuss worldly affairs, I'll tell you the truth, it was home for me. It was a place for me to be part of something, be part of society. Katy Rubin would ask me things like, how are you? And from there, we would develop a lot of things. And in that dark moment, this place right here was home to me. And I want to thank each and every one of you for helping me change my life and keeping me positive in my days and trials and tribulation. And now I'm here. I got an apartment. I live in Yankee Stadium. I'm doing positive things with the community, with New York City Police Against Hunger, and I'm just, I'm more confident now, and I give thanks for this safe haven for me. Thank you.
I don't think I can beat that. Thank God that I was never homeless, but I was in a depression because I became disabled, and I was like home and didn't know what I was going to do with my life. And my boyfriend ran into Maji on the train, and they were doing a little exercise. I don't know what they were doing, and he would introduce himself. He was like, my girlfriend's going through certain things, and she needs something to do. And Maji said, tell her to call me. And I called, and they said, come down on Wednesdays. And I came, and they treated me like family, open arms, and I've been performing and doing workshops, and it's helping me to help myself and to help others. And I feel better mentally, spiritually, physically, and I love to serve people, and I love to serve God's people. We are all God's people, no matter what we do, even if it's just directions, of course, on the street, or saying hello, speaking to someone, hugging someone, educating people, plus entertaining people, and I love to be a part of all this things.
So this troupe part of this troupe that's here today, and this troupe that rehearsed here, Concrete Justice, again, we're made up of people with experience of homelessness or housing insecurity, issues addressing housing and related issues in New York City. Theater of the Oppressed NYC also works with communities, including people living with HIV, young adults who are involved in the criminal justice system, immigrants, human trafficking survivors, lots of different groups to make plays based on their experiences, and then problem solve with people like you all over the city about what we're going to do about them. So before we do a little bit of performing, we're going to give you actually a taste of a few plays we created here today. But before we do that, I actually want to tell you a little secret. So you are not just here as spectators, which you might have thought, because we've got these problems that we're about to show you, and we don't want them to stay the way they are, so we're going to invite you to take action with us. So you are actually here as spect actors. And as spect actors, you're going to have to warm up, okay? So we've got two quick warm-ups that we need to do. So Maji, Letitia, if you can help me demonstrate, so we're going to shake our hands. But now, this is a magic handshake, and we can't let go until we each find someone else to shake hands with. And then I can let go, but we each have to keep going. You got it?
You gotta reach.
Everybody do it. Go.
You gotta reach for somebody.
You might have to get up.
I know, I want you.
Hi. Okay, that's good. Now you gotta find another one. Go ahead, find another one. Yes, we can shake hands again. Hello. Oh, hello.
Good to meet you.
Good to meet you. Oh, great. That's great.
Nice to meet you. Hi, what's your name?
Okay, very nice. Very nice.
Singing. Very great energy.
Very good. All right. So, thank you very much. It looks like you've warmed up your bodies, which is an important part of being able to make change, to be able to use our bodies differently, but we also need to be able to use our minds differently. So we're going to warm up our minds for a second. Very simple. I'm going to sing a little song. You're going to sing back to me the opposite. Goes like this. Yes, yes, yes.
No, no, no.
Exactly. No, no, no.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, no, yes.
No, yes, no.
No, no, yes.
Yes, yes, no.
All right, that's very good. I think that's too easy. So now, what's the opposite of up?
Down.
Up, up, up.
Down.
Down, down.
Down, up, down.
Up, down, up,
Up, down, no.
up, yes,
Yes, down, up.
no, yep,
Oh, all right. No, I think it's still too easy. Oh, yes, oh, yes. So, what's the opposite of left?
right,
Left, left, left.
right, right,
Right, left, right.
left, right, left,
Left, right, no.
right, left, yes,
Down, left, yes.
up, right,
Okay! All right, so are you feeling a little bit confused?
yes,
Great! That's exactly how we want to be when we want to imagine things a little bit differently than they are. So if you keep yourselves a little bit activated, that's fantastic. And now, I'm happy to share with you two excerpts from the Transitional Housing Circus, which is a play that we made here in 2014, I think, and performed all over the city and in Connecticut and other places as well. So our first act in the Transitional Housing Circus is, I'm going to get set up, ready, first act, ready to go. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Juggler.
Oh, greetings, everybody. I'm juggling my schedule for housing. And guess what? On Monday, I gotta go see my psychiatrist. And I know exactly what he's gonna ask me. He's gonna ask me things like, how are you? How are you? You know what? I'll tell you how am I. I can't sleep. I can't think. I can't even eat. And the medication, the prescriptions, they get me too drooly. I get moody. I don't even have energy to even walk down the street sometimes. I mean, I need love. I need care. I need somebody there that can listen to me, that really understands me. I need help. Help! Help! Yes! I pulled it off, people. I got over it. But wait, on Wednesday, I gotta go see my case manager for housing. How am I? Well, I'm fine, thank you. Yes, and I got all my documents. I got my ID, my passport, my criminal records, my social security card. I am together complete. And I must say that your blouse matches your eyes, and your eyes matches the sky. Have a good day. Bye-bye. Yes, people, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. One more to go. And on Friday, I gotta go to my drug rehab program for housing. And guess what? It's okay because I'm drug free. I'm high on life. I'm excellent. Clean urinal away. I mean, I'm so focused. All I see is blue skies. And I'm ready to get my life on track. But people, let me tell you that today I received a letter from Social Security. They're telling me they're gonna cut my funds. I mean, what am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to live? Where am I gonna go? I mean, it's days like this, I wish I could just escape. I wish I could just get away. I mean, what? Can I get a hit of that joint? Nobody's looking, sure. You know what, people? I gotta go. Enjoy the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Lion Tamer.
Hello, everyone. I bet you want to know how I became a person of the housing circus. See, me and my boyfriend, we were in this lovely relationship, and then one day we had a big fight, and he kicked me out. So I had to go home and live with my mother. I'm a grown woman. Go back and live with mommy? Rules, regulations? That's a shame, isn't it? Come down, Mom. Back up, sit down. Mom, you telling me I can have company? I don't want to come over this blessing of yours? I'm coming over. I pay rent here too, that's not fair. And the worst thing of all, I had a little baby. Meow. Oh, little baby. A baby? Oh my God, what am I gonna do? Oh, little baby, I'm so sorry. I know it's about time for me to put that butt cream on that diaper rash of yours. I'm a new mother. I don't know about these things. Oh, but you know your grandmother, she's pressuring me. I'm lost. I have to come right back. Meow. Oh. Hi. You want more rent money? I don't have more rent money. I'm on welfare. I only get a certain amount of money. You want me to cash in my food stamps? Oh, isn't that illegal? Can I go to jail for that, everyone? Food stamps, I need to eat. What am I going to do? Oh my God, I'm so confused. Oh, my little baby, where are you? Meow. ACS is coming. Oh, I love my baby. Oh, I'm sorry that we have to sleep in this little cot. The grandmother put us from the Salvation Army. We're barely living. It's a tight squeeze. We hardly eat. What am I to do? Oh my God. Meow. I'm so confused. Help me, someone. I can't take it. The rent. The food. The bills. Oh!
Fantastic. So those were excerpts from the housing circus, the transitional housing circus. And now we'd like to present a scene from our play before the transitional housing circus called Park Bench Prophet, Beggar with a Cause. Are you ready, actors?
Yes.
Okay, so audience, when they're ready in places, we'll give them a 3, 2, 1 action all together so that they know that we're ready. And 3, 2, 1, action!
Oh my God, I've been waiting 7 hours for this, for just this interview on my time. I got my documents. What's taking so long? When are they gonna call me? Gotta get an apartment. Gotta get my life on track. I wish I could live in Manhattan. Big knows. When are they gonna call me? Why is it taking so long? I've been 7 hours already. I just have a seat. Oh, I forgot I had a client. I'm so sorry.
What is this person's name? Petroleum.
Oh,
Well, you know, I'll give them. Hello, good afternoon. Next petroleum, petroleum?
Petronila Garcia?
Oh, yes,
That's
hello.
me.
Come on
Yeah,
in.
how are you?
Hello,
I've been
Stella,
looking-
what you said?
I've been looking forward to meeting you. How are you?
Oh, hello,
You
how
look
are you?
beautiful. Wow.
Oh,
Can I get you anything?
No, can I get you anything? Have a seat.
I feel good.
Hello.
I can sit right here?
Yes.
I got my ID. I got my social security.
Calm down, calm down. I would like to welcome you to get a bag for the Women's Society Women's Shelter.
Yes. I've been waiting to see you. I got so much things to show you.
Oh, calm down, calm down. So far, it sees an application that you have passed phase 1.
Yes.
Now, this is the most important part right here. You know that I just like to ask you a couple of questions to see if you qualify. Is that okay
I
with
love questions. I love it.
you?
Go.
Okay.
Ready.
Question number 1. Do you have any mental illnesses?
Mental illness. I mean, I live in my car. I get a little depressed sometimes. Sometimes I get confused on where I'm going to take a shower. But I don't hear voices or see things, so no, I don't have a mental.
Are you on any medication or any outpatient institution?
Oh no. Natural.
Oh, okay, that sounds okay. Would you happen to be a drug or alcohol addicted person?
I don't believe in drugs because I am high on life. I love to breathe. I do yoga, tai chi, and qigong. I love it. I just push.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I wanted to ask you, is it alright if I live like in Manhattan, you know, right there by Harlem? I know there's a lot of vacancy over there. I Googled it myself.
Excuse me, I don't know about all that. I know there's limited spaces and the best person to fit the place is the hall.
Okay.
So that's not my department. I only deal with in and out, of clients. So let's get through the application.
I understand.
Is it okay?
Yes.
Okay. The next thing is, how many children do you have?
No, I don't have children. I mean, just me, but I mean, children? To bring children into this world, you need health care, Obamacare, insurance. No, the answer is no. I don't have children.
So you don't think that women are supposed to bring forth new breed?
I do, but I'm not ready. I gotta get my life together before I bring any children into the world. I practice safe sex. I'm just focusing. No, I don't have any children.
So,
Do you have children?
Oh, yes, I do. I have a lot of children. Oh yeah, I do. Would you might say that you're pregnant at this time?
Pregnant? I just told you I'm not sure. No, I'm not pregnant.
Excuse me, would you happen to be HIV positive?
HIV. I am positive that I'm negative. I don't have no AIDS, no HIV, no Ebola, nothing. I'm clean, I'm good. Good. I'm ready. I want to live.
Okay.
I want an apartment. That's all I want to do is live in an apartment.
Do you have a history of domestic violence?
I have a boyfriend and we respect each other all the time. We're peaceful people. We don't believe in violence.
So could you say that you have a criminal record for fighting?
No. Oh no. I do security. In order for you to be a security guard, you have to have a clean criminal record. I am squeaky clean at your substance.
Anger management, hypertension.
I took my anger management class. I got my certificate. I don't get angry about nothing. You understand?
So you happy right now?
I'm very happy. I'm excited. I'm very happy. My appointment finally is here. I'm gonna get an apartment. Finally.
But I'm sorry to tell you, but it looks like you don't fit the criteria to be in this program.
Listen, what do you mean I don't qualify? What do you? I got my ID. I got my passport. I got a clean criminal. What do you mean I don't qualify?
There's certain stipulations evaluations you have to pass to be in this program.
What do you
It seems
say?
like you don't fit any of them.
But that's not fair though. How you gonna say that I don't qualify because I don't have a drug problem, a man beating problem, an HIV problem, a mental problem, a children's problem? You telling me that's a problem?
Yes, it is.
Oh, I can't believe it. I mean, I did everything right all my life, and now I'm being penalized? Is that fair? I mean, you know what? I'm living in my car, and I thought that you guys could help me. I did everything you did. I even got my PC shot. You can't help me. You know what? I'm going to take my paperwork, and I'm going to help myself. But I suggest you tell the people you work for that they should change their policy, because it's definitely not working. You guys are too critical.
Excuse me, but if you happen to get into any of these problems, please feel to contact me anytime.
What?
Have a nice day.
Goodbye.
Another client down again.
Okay, so now, spectators, it's time to talk to you for a second. Did you see the characters facing any problems in that scene?
Yes.
Yeah, I can't hear you. Did you see the characters? Yes. Okay. So raise your hand if you have a specific problem that you saw the characters facing. Yes.
Well, the fact that she did not have all of those problems, she was being discriminated against when her one real big problem was she didn't have a home.
Okay, so she wasn't able to access housing because she didn't have that list of problems. Anyone want to add to that? Anything else you want to say about that? Yes, go ahead.
We're helping problems rather than people.
Helping problems rather than people. Yes.
That was present to wall of red tape.
Oh, there was a wall of red tape.
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
She wasn't being listened to.
She wasn't being listened to. Interesting. That's another problem. Yes.
And when she displayed her real enthusiasm, she was told to quiet down.
Okay, so she wasn't allowed to be enthusiastic. Anything else you saw? This is great. Anything you want to add? Yes.
The performers were wonderful.
Oh, that was great. The performers were wonderful. Thank you very much. So yes, let's do So, audience, maybe you know, maybe you don't, but if you know, are these problems real?
Yes.
This really happens. Actors, are these problems real?
Yes.
Yes. So, great. So these problems are real. And as we said in the beginning, we are making these plays because we don't want this to go on anymore. This is a problem in terms of access to what we believe are human rights. So raise your hand if you feel like you've ever been in a situation like the one that you saw on stage. Okay, keep your hands up if you raise your hand for a second. Raise your hand if you ever feel like you've come across a big wall of red tape in bureaucracy that didn't allow you to get what you needed. Raise your hand. Okay, keep your hands up for a second. Raise your hand if you feel like you weren't being listened to by a person in authority and you couldn't get what you needed because of that. Raise your hand if you ever felt that way. Okay, that's a lot of hands. Great, you can put your hands down. So this means that you know what these problems feel like, even if you've never been in this particular situation. And therefore, it's all of our problem. So I'd like to invite you to take just 30 seconds, turn to your neighbor and say, if I were this character, Petronila Garcia, in this scene, what would I do to get what I need? Because I know how this feels, what would I do? What would I do? Not that she didn't try everything she could try, because she did. But now we can open it up to the collective imagination. And remember, you are warmed up, so there's no excuse. Right? So take 30 seconds, turn to your neighbor, what would you do to get what you need? Go. part of an idea? Raise your hand if you heard an idea or part of an idea. I heard everyone talking, so there were only 3 ideas. Raise your hand if you heard an idea or part of an idea. Great. Put your hands down. Raise your hand if you said an idea or part of an idea. Okay, great. So it looks like most people have 2 ideas, which means once again that nobody's off the hook. So now I'm going to ask, who would like to get up here on stage with the case manager? Case manager, will you come take your spot? And try your idea. You have an idea you want to try. Let's go. Come on up. So hold on a second. What's your name?
Joel.
Joel.
Yes.
Now, Joel, you don't have to go back to the very beginning if you don't want to. Is
Okay.
there a specific moment where your idea starts? Or
Oh, it could be anywhere. I mean, it could be, along the way. I'll just take it from,
one of the questions?
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe one of the middle questions, okay? So Joel, there's a couple rules. The first rule is that there are no rules, okay? So you can try anything in the whole world, anything. This is our opportunity, right, to try things that we might not be able to first try outside in the real world, but then they might work. You can't actually hurt the actors.
Okay.
Okay? So if you need to, right? So if you need to use, physical contact, slow motion, okay? Because anything is possible, but, right? And everything that was true for the original character is true for you. Gender, age, race, identity, everything. You are playing Petronila Garcia in this situation, and you need what this character needs. But beyond that, you can try whatever you want.
Okay.
Sounds good? Okay? And it might not be easy, because life isn't easy, but we believe that change is possible. So our job is to see what happens so that maybe we can build on it. So, we're going to give them a 3, 2, 1 action, and 3, 2, 1, action!
Hello, welcome to Find a Bed for Temporary Housing for Women.
Nice to meet you. I'm Petronila Garcia.
Okay. So far, you have passed part 1, phase 1 in our application series. Now, this is the major part for the question and answers. Are you ready for questions?
Fire away. Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. The first question is, would you happen to have any mental illnesses?
Mental illnesses?
Yes.
No. I've never had any, none in my family.
Oh, okay. Do you take any medication or have you been?
No, other than
outpatient?
supplements. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, that's good. So you're healthy, nice and healthy.
Well, I like to think so, Strong as an ox. I mean, I've got, problems here and there, but, whatever.
Oh,
We all
okay.
do, right?
So let me, what kind of drugs do you use? Like, social drugs,
No.
marijuana,
I made that up a
yeah.
zillion years ago. No. None of that.
Yeah,
I
no
got this
drinking,
nice and
drinking,
clean,
nothing.
clear, and squeaky clean, yeah.
Okay, no social drinking, nothing.
No, quit drinking 20
A little
some odd years.
wine every
No,
now and then.
none of that.
Okay.
I'm really good for your profile.
So you a family man?
Well, I haven't crossed that line. No. I don't think that's I mean, friend, no. And by the way, I may look a little on the masculine side. I've got all the hardware that goes in.
Oh, no prejudice against that.
Okay.
I have nothing against that. So, would you mind being pregnant at this time?
I just said that, no. No plans for that.
So, do you have any sexually transmitted diseases, maybe HIV?
No. It's I'm a little bit dry spell.
Dry spell? Maybe want some water?
Yeah, that would be helpful. So, I mean, close to qualifying?
Doesn't really look too good when we have to be truthful.
What do you mean?
There's a certain qualification that you have to.
Well, wait a minute. No. I fit in the mold. I'm perfect. I've made my life very clear and straight and narrow. I've been working on this for years to, apply myself here. And now you're telling me I can't do this? Wait.
We have a couple more questions. Maybe you might qualify.
All right.
Let's see. Let's give it a try.
All right.
Okay. Have you ever been a victim of domestic violence?
No, that's not part of the equation.
Anger management? Maybe
No.
Therapy or
I
something every now and then?
well, I mean, I spoke with friends, they say sometimes maybe I should, but no.
give you a criminal record for fighting, or like?
None of that, no. I mean, I've seen it on the streets, you know, I managed to get out of the way of it, so.
You never like try to sneak a punch or something? Kick
No,
maybe?
I usually, I think that, you know, being easy with people and hearing and listening, you know, that's what's important, really. Connections.
But I don't think I can help you.
I've been doing this for years. This is unacceptable. I'd like to speak to your manager. I want to speak to your manager. This is not working for me.
Hold on.
Okay?
Management.
Hello, you
Management.
said you needed me.
Yes, the client wants another explanation because
Yes.
they're denied.
No, not an explanation. I've had all this, I've been working on my life and getting myself in order.
Yes.
And it seems to me that I have the right to housing just like everybody else out there.
Yes. But there are protocols, there are procedures. It just doesn't happen overnight. You gotta get screened, you gotta get tested, it's a procedure.
Let me ask you this. If you had applied yourself all the way along, and
Yes.
then you're working towards this goal, I don't care what it is, maybe you're buying a car or something like that, and you go to the bank, you want to get the qualifications for the loan and everything, you got your life in order, and then they look at you and say, you know, I just don't think that you're quite right for it, and they give you a ridiculous excuse that makes no sense at all financially. How would you feel?
I understand.
How would you feel?
I would feel very upset. I understand your
Now you
frustration.
understand how I feel. This is unacceptable. We need to make it so that people like me can work in this mold. Come on. I mean, what is this already? This is unacceptable. I'm not leaving here until this is straight. That's it.
Okay.
I'm glued to this chair until you get this in order. And if you can't do it, I want to speak to your supervisor.
Okay, thank you.
Joel.
Joel, what did Joel try?
Appeal to a higher authority.
Appeal to a higher authority, what else?
Stood his ground.
Nonviolent resistance stood his ground.
A little intimidation because of his voice.
A little intimidation, great. What changed? Did anything change?
No.
Nothing changed?
Yes.
Yes.
What changed?
So that,
He's still there, that's a change. What else? Susan, what are you?
Pushing. He kept pushing.
He kept pushing, that changed. What else changed?
We don't know yet. We don't know if he'll see another supervisor.
We don't know if we'll see another supervisor.
We refuse to accept the status quo as it is now.
He refused to accept the status quo. You said he'll see another supervisor, but this was a change already that he saw one supervisor, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a change. So we might not solve the problem the first time. In fact, we rarely do, because these are hard. But if we see that maybe there's another person up the chain, that might give you all ideas about how to continue that. Also, you see that he's glued to his chair. We don't know how that might play out. Yes, go ahead.
I admire him, I respect him for this resistance.
Yeah.
But I also envision him being utterly removed.
Okay, great. No, that's great. So that's wonderful. So it's important for us when we try something to say, what are all the possible things that might happen next? So you think something that might happen next is that he might be physically removed, which is possible and likely. There are security here.
Yes.
Right? Absolutely. Yes, go ahead.
Well, I don't mean to be an apologist for bureaucracy, but one thing that I know generally is when you're dealing with government programs, they lay out that criteria. You know,
So you think that everything is
that
obvious to you before you go in?
The person should go in knowing that they need to be a drooling drug addict.
Great.
in order to do it.
Interesting. I have a question. Every time you've gone to a program, have all the rules and criteria been obvious before you went through the process?
No.
So it should. Does it always work that way?
No.
Is the information clear? It sounds like you have an idea, though, about how to address this problem, which is great. So we might try that. Somebody else raised their hand. Yes.
May I just relay something I think that's important to say right now?
Yeah.
I was at the Tempest Shakespeare Park yesterday, and the reason why I say it is that was created by Joseph Papp a long time ago. He had his idea to create free Shakespeare.
Great.
And
Is it about this problem?
He wasn't getting funding.
Yes.
Nobody was attending.
Uh-huh.
So what he did was, this is relayed by a feel it for the good times. It's like I-
Is this an idea for the scene? Because I want you to come try it.
What he did was, he went to the New York Times Theater Project, sat down with the guy and said, I refuse to leave this premise right now
Yeah,
until you promise to review my play.
great. So that's exactly like
He
this.
sat there for like 6 hours. or 8
Beautiful.
hours, and the critic was sitting on his desk, and here's the guy refusing to leave.
Great.
So finally he said, okay, I will review your play.
Excellent. So you're
when he
giving
finished-
some,
when he finished,
go ahead.
He went to the play.
Yes.
The next day or two, went to review the play
Yes,
and gave a fabulous review. So it was a good review.
Right.
From there on, with Joseph Patton's play. And that's why I was able to sit in Central Park yesterday.
Fantastic.
And watch.
so you're telling us that these kinds of ideas, these kinds of little actions can sometimes have big consequences,
It worked.
which is wonderful. Let's give Joel a does anyone have a really quick idea they want to do to follow up on that? You have an idea, but don't say it. Come on up. Yes. Right? Very important that we don't say the ideas because then they just sort of fizzle and die. We have to try them, just like Joseph Papp did. So where do you want to take it from?
Can you tell me, I was just gonna make a suggestion. but-
Good, the suggestion is right here, so you can try it in the scene. So again, you are the character.
Okay.
You got it?
I'm gonna-
Okay, great. Do you want to maybe take it just from the middle? So maybe, because we've heard, maybe from the domestic violence. Okay, almost the end. Okay, so we'll take it from near the end. Is that okay?
Okay.
For your suggestion, that works?
Okay.
Okay, and tell us your name?
Susan.
Susan, okay, great. So Susan, again, you are that character with all those characteristics. We're going to take it from the domestic violence question. We're going to see your new ideas. It's going to be our last try for today. Okay, let's give them a 3, 2, 1, action. And 3, 2, 1, action.
So may I ask you, have you ever been a victim of domestic violence?
No, I haven't.
Maybe a criminal record for fighting?
Oh, no, I don't believe in fighting.
Oh, no anger management or anything like that?
Oh, no.
Never really?
No, not really. Not really.
Unfortunately, it looks like you don't fit the criteria for this type of housing program.
You mean because I'm not violent? And, because I didn't beat anyone up and nobody's beating me up? I'm not entitled to housing? Is that what you're telling me?
I'm not saying that you're not entitled to housing, but you're not entitled to this housing.
So, where shall I go? What should I do?
Well, hopefully they will send you a denial letter and give you further information, or you can call 311, or you can go down to 250 Broadway, or maybe there's a senior center or some type of multi-purpose center where they have type of information pamphlets or something like that.
No, I've done that. I've been there. I've called 311. I went to 250 Broadway. They sent me here. So there must be housing for people who are poor, but they're not violent, they're not crazy. I don't think I should be penalized for that. I mean, look, I could lie. I could tell you that someone did beat me up. Would that help? I could do that. I mean, do it.
Okay, what did Susan try? Good, make you laugh. What did Susan try?
Lying.
Lying. Okay, what changed?
She wanted to beat
She wanted to beat the system. Did she? Yes, go ahead.
And she appealed to the caseworkers' humanity.
And she appealed to the caseworkers' humanity, okay? Or corruption, depending, right? Whichever way you want to look at it. And then what is the outcome, do you think? What's going to happen?
She may get housing.
She may get housing. Yeah, absolutely.
Crazy system.
Crazy system. Now, that doesn't mean, right, that that's a solution for everyone. Somebody might say, I don't feel comfortable lying, or I don't want to be in a system where I have to lie to get what I need. However, we also need to realize that that need for housing is urgent. So that is a viable solution for some people in the short term, right? As long as if they get what they need. And then maybe from that point, they can figure out another way to advocate for a change. But as we're thinking about these ideas, what's important to us is that we don't judge one idea as bad or good, because it's not up to us to know exactly how much any one person needs that thing, right? So we just want to look at the idea, try it out, think about the possible pros and cons for each of us, and then use those ideas to take it forward into the rest of the world. Yes?
If everybody lied, they would abuse the system.
Okay, if everybody lied, it would abuse the system. Maybe the system, yeah?
The system is abusive.
But the system is abusive, and so why, okay, great. So why should somebody feel like they have to be honest in an abusive system? Also, it occurs to me that if, I don't know, this is just me, if everyone lied, then maybe the system would realize that there is a mistake somewhere here because everyone's saying the same thing and something might change. So we never know how far an idea can take us.